Hello, I'm Zorab and this is Byther Farm, and today I'm assessing the storm damage. Last night during Storm Bronagh we had a power cut. The power went off at about 11:30 last night and didn't come back on until 3:45 this morning. And I was really concerned that the two baby guinea fowl that are underneath the electric mummy would get too cold and would die. But no, this morning they're absolutely fine, racing around, so that's good news. Almost inevitably the wind has blown around some of the netting on top of the covered pens, but I can't see any structural damage anywhere. The barn looks okay, even the chicken shed, which is a bit cronky really, it looks alright. Big White Palace looks fine, so oh hooray. I did expect to come out and find things had snapped and broken. Chairs and things have fallen over, but you know, that's no big deal. But other than that, so far I haven't found any issues. Next I'm heading over towards the ducks, and then we'll have a look in the vegetable garden and just see how much has been trashed there. The pampas grass has taken a real battering in the wind. I filmed it yesterday and it's gone over even more since then. So I've got some baling twine. I'm going to try and get some twine around it and fix it to this fence, just to stop it from collapsing completely. But more than that, it's actually blocking the pathway now, because I need to be able to get past this on a daily basis, or more than a daily basis, several times a day. So I'm going to tie it up and then it's not going to be at risk of hitting us in the face all the time. I'm wearing gloves doing this because the leaves of pampas grass are like razor blades if you run your hand up them or along them. So I don't want to be cut. I'm going to make sure that I'm not handling this grass without heavy duty gloves on. Okay. Well, that's certainly getting it to upright again. I think I might need to use several pieces of baling twine to do this. Go round it 3 or 4 times, or maybe just twice, but I think once won't be enough. So I fixed this one to the pallet that's going that way rather than this one, so that it's actually anchored in a different place. If you're enjoying this video, please give it a thumbs up or leave a comment, or both. And if you haven't done so already, please consider subscribing to the channel. So there we go. It's lost some of its beauty because it can't now spread its flowers out, but I think this is safer than it being right in the middle of the pathway. The runner beans have taken an absolute battering in the wind. Here they are, fallen over. They should be up almost as high as this archway. This piece up here went horizontally across to meet the rest of the beans. This is a sad old state of affairs. So I think the best thing I can do is prop these up, and I'll use some more baling twine to tie these into place. There are still beans on it waiting to fully ripen. I don't really want to pick them until they're actually ready to be picked, because what happens is they end up back in the compost bin. So I'm going to do what I can with this. And behind me there, well, it's collapsed, it's fallen over. I don't really know what to do with it. We'll have a go. I've stood this tripod up and supported it with a hazel pole. There's some lovely beans on this actually. I don't know how long that will last, but we'll give it a go. And I'm just going to work my way along the row and as best I can just support the canes wherever I can. I think another good storm like Ali or Bronagh and this will all come down to the ground, but this might buy us a couple of weeks or even just a few days to allow the beans to ripen a little bit more. By sheer coincidence, as I've put this pole in to support the beans that are coming up here, it's actually gone underneath the cross piece over there and is helping to support that as well. Again, you know, a good wind from the wrong direction, this is all going to come down, but it will do for now. I had actually thought that this was a complete disaster and it looked much worse than it actually is. So basically it's the two end tripods here that have collapsed. They've come away from the cross piece up here. But this was already leaning over from the previous storms and I'd supported that with poles. Now I've got these two in. This has stood this up. The archway supporting those ones, it's not looking too bad. Well, that's it for me today. I'm going to carry on sorting out the Greek Gigantes beans. count my blessings that the damage isn't worse. And so, wherever you are in the world and whatever you've got planned for today, I hope it's a good one. And I also hope you'll join me again tomorrow.